love that cat.
I love that intro. Kittens are so cute.
Yeah, they are. All little puppies and kittens. I guess kids too, my parents told me, but when they grow up, they're just not good to be around.
It's not the same, is it?
It's not the same. But, oh gosh, it's good to see you, my friend.
It's so good to be back on your show, Debra. I love it.
It's been a long time, and it's my fault because I've been working and not looking up. But Bora Bora was the first one in, so she gets the cookie.
I know.
She gets the cookie. And Kim B, thank you for being a member. You're so sweet. I appreciate this. And Mary Thornberry.
Hi, Mary.
Dawn.
Madam
Maru, House of Cards is connecting through your channel.
Yeah. Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. You see the little paper clip?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's from your channel. And so here's Craig.
Good.
Hello to everyone. CJ, thank you for being a member. Appreciate that. Butterfly readings with Linda. I wonder who that is.
Ooh, who
She's
is
a member too. Amanda Carroll. Hello.
Nice.
Thank
you, Amanda. I do butterfly readings with Linda.
Linda Kennedy.
Oh, Linda Kennedy. Hi. How are you? So you're doing that now. Isn't that great? Hi, Carolyn.
Oh, Clara. I'm glad you're here too.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
See somebody, and Amanda.
I'm looking at those emojis. I see the smiley face, but what's on either side? Oh, duh. I guess I could do that.
It's fairies. I think it's little fairies.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it there. I love that.
Hey, Sarah. She's here. Hi, my loves.
Is Carolyn Booker here?
Yeah.
Oh, Carolyn.
Hi. Right. Kim B.
Amanda Carroll's from your channel.
Oh, good.
Carolyn Booker. She's the poltergeist. You know what? I got to tell you a story. It's kind of years ago. I wrote for a new newspaper here in Southern California.
Okay.
And it was around Halloween. So I wrote about ghosts and poltergeists. And I wrote a piece that said, ghosts are just people too, I think is the topic.
Oh.
It was really a funny one.
That's good.
As they go through all these little things and the family. And then at one point when the guy was the only one left in the house and something happens and say everybody's gone and the dog left long ago. The dog left too. Anyway, that cropped up on my Google feed.
It did?
And now
if it's posted, it's going to be in there.
Was that?
If it's posted online with your name associated with it, it's going to be in there.
Yeah, but I wonder how that just happens after all these years. But anyway, I did get some correspondence. I was thinking this because I know Carol Booker. It is Carolyn Booker. Yeah, Carolyn Booker is the famous Ghostbuster. That's what brought this to mind.
Oh, wow.
I've gotten there's a book that was written that I was asked to send a review, which I did, and it scared me to death. I knew the neighborhood, I knew the house.
Really?
I lived there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And and that came through again.
Well, I want to see that article.
I should post it in the community tab.
That's great. I know.
Oh, so long ago. So I see Nessa's here. Wonderful. So, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I love to do different things. Yeah. So first of all, we got to meet each other in real life, in our skins.
We had like a 3-hour lunch together, right? In Oceanside.
Yeah. That was really, really fun. And Linda, you gave me a reading with your deck. It's the Gemstone Chakra cards. With the alignment there. And you gave me this deck. I really appreciate it with Here it is.
Hi, Ness. Yeah, 3-hour lunch.
It just comes. It comes with so much. So she's going to. I'm hoping that Linda will teach me how to read these cards, and I do think she has a couple of decks left because she's self-published. She's actually distributing it on her own. Maria has perfect health. Hello.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's limited, but you can talk about it if you'd like. How you feel about this? I would love to know.
The gemstone card deck. Well, let's just talk about our 3-hour lunch.
That was great. Good food.
Debra and I fell in love with each other through a course we took a couple of years ago. Yeah. And, kindred spirits. There were 3 of us, really, and Lilith, too. You guys know Lilith. And so the 3 of us really hit it off, but we're in 3 different locations. So we weren't meeting in person. And we always thought, I want to meet you in person. And actually, I did get to meet Lilith in person when I went to the Las Vegas show a couple of years ago.
Awesome.
And I think Sarah was there too. Was it Sarah or somebody else was there?
Sarah.
Anyway, yeah. And Sarah's, you're here. So Debra and I have been talking about this, and finally we went down south, drove down there, and met her for lunch at this really good restaurant. It was really good. I had David, my husband, and Ginger, our dog. So, so she got to be with all 3 of us.
It was great.
It was so incredible to see you in person, and just so much love and just so much sharing. It's like sisters meeting again for the first time in a long time.
I got so excited, because we talk business. We talk the game of sharing our wisdom, sharing our knowledge. Oh, yeah. It was time
what
for
that. Gave me
a beautiful amethyst. Yeah, that's all. That had you written all over it. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
But we're talking, and I didn't realize how many books you have published. Oh my God!
Right.
And so I was thinking, oh, what? You got so many things to say, and you say it so well. You're a wonderful writer.
Thank you.
Yeah. I should have gotten a list of your books that on Amazon, ready to purchase.
Oh, right. I'll have to, okay. I'll look it up and I'll post it on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you want a card deck, just contact me.
How do they do that? I think you're in the show notes.
Yeah.
But.
So that's my regular email address that I look at all the time. And you can also call me. And I'm in California time, so just not at the crack of crazy.
If you want to get under her skin.
Oh, you got my books there. You got my books. Let me grab what ones I have.
Thank you, Ness. Yeah, I've learned how to optimize. It's called optimizing. So you're findable, so you're discoverable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Reiki level 2. Wait a minute. Let me pull back a little bit. Hold on. No.
This comes with the course. This comes with an online course that I teach. So it really doesn't do you a lot of good unless you're taking my online course. And this also, most of these are workbooks to go with my training. So this is my mentoring program, the Heal the Healer mentoring program. And I sold out of my Chakralicious recipe books, and I'm out of my Reiki 1 book as well. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I have this though. This book was channeled. Love Makes Magic Happen. And you know what? If people have, a situation that they want guidance or they just want to be uplifted, we can use this book, because somebody can say, I need guidance on such and such. And then I'll put my hands, I'll think about that person, open it up, and then read the page. And it's always, like one of my students says, it's always worth a tear.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because it just touches your heart. These messages do. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Yeah, Carolyn's one of my students, one of my Reiki students. But the gemstones came to be because I've always been kind of experimental. And once I started teaching Reiki, I realized there's so many other things that I can do. And if we have to feed our inner rainbow, the chakra system, what's a good way to do that? And colorful gemstones are one of the answers. So you can feed yourself with the color of energy, with the rainbow of nature. And I went to look for a gemstone card deck because I thought this would be fun to get some gemstone cards and be able to do readings. There weren't any good ones. There weren't any that had pretty pictures. So I ended up starting out in the early 2000s. I would take pictures of my own gemstones and then make a photo and then put the, I'd hold the gemstones in my hand and say, what do you do for me?
Oh, wow.
Give me a message. And so that's how the deck started. And then before long, I found somebody who was a graphic designer, and she found a place that I could get these published. And now, this is my latest version of the cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they're so helpful. It's a different kind of reading, but it really is valid. It's a really wonderful type of reading.
And yes, we are doing readings today. Somebody was saying, oh, Sarah, you are here. I mean, I did trust. I just didn't know her. She does tend to come in, say hi, and then lurk, which is great.
Oh, Sarah, is she still with us?
I'm sure.
Sarah. And then Leah. Hi, Leah.
And I'm looking for questions, and people are wanting to.
Seemed like somebody had something.
Yeah. And if you could write your questions all in capital letters, I would really appreciate that. And Linda said,
Leah says, what are your astrological signs?
What's that?
Leah asked, may I please ask what your astrological signs are?
So what is it? What are you?
Cancer sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, with about 4 or 5 planets in Leo.
It's funny because I know nothing about astrology, and I just go, oh, like I know what I'm doing now. True.
Well, I'm a triple water sign, and then I got a lot of fire. So most of my chart is water and fire. So I have this intensity. You're a Cancer sun too.
Yeah, but you're so precise. You're very precise. I am a double Aquarius. So that means me that I'm not very grounded. but
so what are your first 3? So what's your sun, moon, and rising?
Moon is Cancer, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Aquarius, Cancer.
Aquarius.
No, Aquarius, yeah.
Okay, so Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising with a moon in Cancer. That's why we relate to each other.
Kim B is Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon here. All right.
There you go. Wow, look at these. Yeah.
Scorpio water signs.
Water signs, yeah.
Kim says Taurus rising, Scorpio and air. What does that mean?
What's the air? What's the air?
Oh, no, I'm not a Gemini sun. I'm all Aquarius, off planet.
That's just but that's another air sign. So at least you got that part right. So Cancer sun, Taurus rising, Sagittarius moon. Ooh. Sagittarius sun, Cancer moon, Virgo rising, Pisces north node, Scorpio Venus. Ooh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I just think
it's always interesting. And then I do people's chakra personality types too. That's a system I put together because I always liked astrology and I liked numerology, but it was like a little bit more than I could grasp all of it. So I've had this association, this relationship with the chakras, and each one of the chakras has its own energy vibration. So I realized they can be personalities as well. So I put that together along with other things so that you have a really robust personality profile. Yeah, and I love doing that too, because it tells a lot about a person when you understand how do they view life, how do they reinforce that viewpoint, Are they an introvert, extrovert? Are they structured or spontaneous, thinking or feeling, sensory or intuitive? So all of these aspects really make for unique individuals, you know?
I love that. So Carolyn Booker gave us a super sticker. Thank you so much. And I don't have a question for you. I'm sure you would like a reading. Yeah, but all of these, wait a minute, Sue Toffee, let me get everybody here.
I'm starting to make some notes too. So if I'm looking down, that's why.
Okay.
I have Maria has perfect health.
Let me just see. I've got Dawn Marie. Maria has perfect health. Leah, Ness, Madame Moreau, Donna Marie, Amanda Carroll, Debbie at 3 Shifting Veils, Kimby, and Sue Toffee.
I didn't get all those. You'll just tell me and then we can do the readings.
Well, okay, look at the comments. You'll see live and starred. The starred are the ones we're going to be reading up at the top.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay,
and Dawn just gave us a super sticker.
Nice.
I don't have your question, Dawn, but what we'll do is just go ahead and pull together a reading, because you don't. Oh, Carolyn wants okay. Carolyn wants a general reading. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that right now. So she's going to teach me how to use my cards.
Okay, so we think about the person. We have the card deck in hand. Now, the cards also have chakra cards. So there's dual purpose here, that you have the cards themselves, but you can also learn about the different chakras, because each color has its own energy vibration and it's associated with the chakra. You know, so if we're talking about, the third chakra, which is the solar plexus, it's your mind and also your, how you appear to others, your social identity. There are certain stones like citrine that can help you to embrace who you are, to show up and shine. So the chakras have an energy vibration, and the gemstones can either help to balance that or maybe to enhance that particular chakra. So that's why there are 8 chakra cards in the deck. There's the 7 major chakras and then the one that has all the chakras. And each card has on the back what that gemstone represents or what the chakra represents. So it's really nice. So Debra, you can either take out your 8 chakra cards and you can use those as a guide to be able to tell people what that chakra represents, or you can keep it in the deck. So there's 2 ways that you can do it.
I'll do that, because that would just get me down to 7 cards, right?
That'll get you down to what? So there are 36 cards minus 8. So what would that be? 28? I can't do
get me down to 8 cards, because I'm going to read on the chakras, right? Or I'm going to.
Oh, but no, you want to do the gemstones. You keep the chakra cards out just so you can understand what the chakras are, because each gemstone is going to relate to a chakra.
Oh, okay.
And it's easier to have the chakra card aside, so you can say, okay, we have red jasper. It represents the first chakra. And now the first chakra is masculine energy. It's what grounds and connects you to Mother Earth. So that's how you would do that. You would use the chakra card to understand the energy of the chakra that's associated with the gemstone. And then you read the message from the gemstone.
I'm going to leave it up to you. And if I get some inspiration, once you get going, I might add something.
Yeah, you will.
So Carolyn is our first.
Okay.
And by the way, I have, thank you for all the super stickers. I've got Dawn, Annie Hamlet, Kim B. We're going to be taking you all in a row. First one out is Carolyn Booker.
Carolyn.
There we are.
Okay, good. So we want to shuffle the cards, and we're thinking of Carolyn, and she wants a general reading. So that's what I'm thinking about. Carolyn Booker, Carolyn Booker, Carolyn Booker. Please give me cards for a general reading for Carolyn Booker. And do we want to do 1 card, 3 cards? What did you want to do, Debra?
No, I'm following you.
Yeah, we can both pull.
Okay, I'll pull a card. Just
Okay.
so.
Now the card, I always look at the card on the top, because the card on the top always means something to that person, which is sodalite, clear vision. I'm going to put that aside, but I'm also going to pull another card for her within the deck. Snowflake obsidian. Interesting. Okay. And then what card are you getting for her?
So let me go back to the even Steven stuff, because I drew 2 cards, carnelian.
Oh, good.
And the orange citrate.
Calcite. Well, those are both second chakra. Interesting. Okay.
And what is the black tourmaline chakra or snowflake?
Snowflake obsidian is going to be first chakra, which is the masculine energy that grounds and connects you to Mother Earth. This is the chakra that allows you to feel safe and secure, that covers all the basics of, survival. But the second chakra, which is carnelian and orange calcite, is the feminine energy. And this is where you're able to relate to others. You have feeling. It's really related to your gut feelings, being able to follow your guts to know what's right for you. So you're asking for a general reading, Carolyn. So I'm telling you, you have a very strong intuitive sense through your gut. And you're safe. I know you're loved. You're very loved, not just by your husband, by everybody that knows you. So you have that sense of security and safety, but you have a really strong sense of knowing through your own gut. And you're able to enjoy your life, which is the carnelian. You can have passion for life. The orange calcite, you have been doing some work on yourself. Sometimes we just need to smooth out some of the rough spots in our life and just go a little deeper to learn more about ourselves. And orange calcite is really about that. So it's personal growth. It's self-awareness. And then the 6th chakra is the sodalite. This is the one that gives you clear vision. So being able to see the big picture, being able to see a future for yourself is really great, because that gives you meaning and purpose. When you can see how you fit into the big picture and you have vision for a future, that gives you the impetus to get up in the morning and say, hey, I've got something great to do. I have something fun. I have somebody to love. I have a reason for being. So that's the 6th chakra here. And then the last one here, snowflake obsidian, first chakra. Sometimes when you're feeling a little bit stuck, there's always a way to shine light in the darkness. And snowflake obsidian does that. I mean, you can see that it's a black stone. Obsidian is a black glass of volcanic rock.
Whoops, sorry.
And then the little white spots, to me, are like shining light in the dark, so you can find your way. But that's a nice reading.
I like that. And we've got Ness. Ness donated personally on my Venmo. Thank you so much. So we'll just go with Ness.
Oh, nice. Okay, Ness.
Sweet.
So go ahead. I'll let you start this time.
Okay.
Ness.
Love it. A general energy. Oh, what'd you get?
That's the same card on top. She also got sodalite on top. Isn't that funny?
Let's see what she's got for me. This one that I can't pronounce. Hold on.
Appetite. Throat chakra. I love it.
Oh, yes. Because that's all about her. She's excellent at communication. Then the next one, I don't know if there's 2.
Oh, labradorite. Yeah.
Labradorite as well.
I love it. Heart chakra, but it's also good for the 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah. That's great. So I got sodalite again, 6th chakra. We have visionaries here. We have people who have vision and who can see beyond the normal chaos. That's a good point. As a visionary, you see beyond the normal chaos, and you see a vision that's going to pull you forward, and you're most likely a part of bringing it into fruition. So the things that you're doing, the things that you're thinking, the things that you're saying are all part of really planting seeds and creating a new reality that we're bringing into reality. Yeah, you're writing. That's good. That's the fifth chakra. But do you find that you have vision, that you get, that you can see things that you're writing about? That is very me. Yeah. Very good. And you're bringing it into reality. So you're writing these things into reality. Okay, go ahead. Then you've got appetite, which is the throat chakra. The throat chakra is not just clear communication. It's you being able to embrace everything about yourself that's unique, the things you don't like, as well as the things that you do like, so that you can have total free self-expression. And that's the biggest challenge with the fifth chakra, is embracing the things you don't like, because really they are most likely the flip side of something that you like. And appetite is a fabulous stone, really about embracing that and having that clear communication. I also got red jasper, and this is about first chakra, again, masculine energy.
Oh, yeah.
Covering the basics, but being stimulated into action. So it feels like you do feel a drive, a need to move forward and to take action. I like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people can be in their head, oh, I want to do this, I'm going to do that. And then they don't do it. So you can have all these great ideas, but if you don't take action, it's not happening.
Right.
And your last one is labradorite.
Yeah.
Read that one, because that one.
Oh, I just mixed it up. You tell us. It'll take too long to read it. I need glasses and everything. So
Okay.
You tell us. Yeah.
The message from labradorite is really profound, I think, and it has to do with so many of us right now. They're in our reality. Mm-hmm. We are a multidimensional stone helping you to clear the slate by healing your past, present, and future. Let go of old programming and people that hold you back. You did not come here to fit in. Dig deeper. We help you to discover what you are really made of. There's a depth to you that goes beyond your roles in life. Use us to delve into your multidimensional nature and discover what you are here to transform. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
These are all the stones talking to me. And I love that message from labradorite.
That's wonderful. Just wonderful. I've got Dawn. You have a question. You're next with your donations. Thank you so much. It says a message from my guides for my neck surgery. I have Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you so very much. I don't know if there's predictions that you do. How do you handle this kind of?
Well, intuition comes through. But you're a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Wow. How does that happen? Then you're probably a visionary too. But you can get in your own way. Let me check your personality type. Hang on a second. Go ahead and pull your cards over there.
Blue quartz.
That's to help her calm down.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
That personality reading chakra reading is amazing. She gave one to me and it was just amazing. And you do have that on your website, right? The how to book a reading with you.
I do. Yeah, I do. But I also have on my, what do you call it? You know, on the, that you write down below.
The show notes?
Page, for the show notes on my page, I have links for that. And it is a way to get $100 off on a reading.
Oh, go through her link because I don't have that link.
Yeah.
So
if somebody can put that link in there, that would be great too.
We have somebody that Ness, could you go to her
to my show notes on my page at Linda Bertaut on YouTube.
Yeah, because there's a link on it, Ness, that, and you're a moderator, the link that will give everyone $100 off. So
yeah, that'd be nice. So Dawn, you got the quadruple whammy because you are a visionary. You are a Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. I mean, there must be so much order in your life or disorder, depending on which direction you go.
right.
But your job is to look at the big picture and to see the big picture. So that means looking up. And if you're having some problems with your neck, maybe you've been looking down too much and not looking up enough. Or vice versa. But when a 6 is meant to look up and see the vision so that you can create it and bring it down to earth. When you get to the upper chakras, it really is about intuition, spirit speaking to you through the 7th chakra, having intuition. The 6th chakra, you see the vision. The conscious mind sees the big picture and how everything fits together. And then you're able to bring it down and figure it out and bring it down to earth. So the visionary is seeing how beautifully things can be put together. And then you've got all the Virgo on top of it. So it must be challenging to be in your head. Because you can be there, fighting amongst yourself.
I'm sure. So you need to calm down, apparently.
Yes. Blue quartz is going to help you to calm down.
But please, yes, everyone, go to the what do you call it? Your show notes. I think we're going to have somebody bring it in. Oh, you got pyrite.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Hi, Christine. I've got you.
Did you have another card for Dawn?
No.
No.
I just had the one. Go ahead.
Orange calcite. It's time to do some self-awareness. Okay. We represent your unpolished self with all the rough edges and layers. To get beneath the surface, sometimes you must smooth out the rough spots and go layer by layer until you find the truth. And we expand awareness for yourself to tap into creativity and passion for life. And then also pyrite, same type of thing. So this is the 3rd chakra. This was the 2nd chakra. So this is feelings, and this is your mind and how you appear to the world. We mirror what needs attention in your life. Are you seeing traits in others that you admire and respect? Or are you seeing qualities you dislike and reject? You observe these for a reason. We help you to evaluate your priorities. What do you value? What standards do you live by? Are you being honest with yourself, or do you stand in the way of your own progress? Maybe it's time to use what is mirrored to you to grow and evolve. So anytime you have some type of physical challenges, it's always a good time to do some reflection.
Awesome. Thank you, Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Annie here. May I have a reading?
Okay.
Yes. So for Annie, I have adventuring. I love these. So you took these pictures yourself?
Some of them, yeah. And I actually had a bunch taken. I had them done professionally again after that. But initially I was taking them myself.
Was it? But this is your vision. So
yeah, and these are my stones. These were my stones. I put them together. I was the stylist, let's say.
Yeah.
I put the right stones in the right place.
Yes, just perfect. That's why I was thinking you were a 6 life path. You said you're a 7. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Can you believe the sodalite keeps showing up?
Well, we've got a lot of gifted people here.
You guys are really here to visualize a new reality for us. And it's you stepping up out of, kind of like, if you can crawl out of the hole that we're in and it's like I'm seeing, what are those things in the street when you have you're climbing up the
hurricanes?
No.
Tornadoes?
Not the potholes, but the things that cover up to go underneath the street. What are those things?
Manholes?
Manholes, yes. Oh. So you're climbing up, you're boosting up that manhole cover, and you're popping out, and there's a whole new reality. So we've kind of been underneath stuck. And now we're visualizing a whole new reality. And there's so many of you that are a part of this. I love it.
That's great. I have you, Millie. I have you starred.
And what did you get?
I got adventuring.
That's right. So aventurine is about the heart. The heart is your bridge between the lower self, the material world self, and your higher self. And it's about balance. It's about being able to let go and forgive and to soften the protective shell that you may have put around your heart because you've been protecting yourself from harm and hurt that you may have experienced from others. So aventurine is a really nice stone representing love and letting go and forgiving.
Awesome. All right.
And taking action with red jasper, stimulating yourself for action. I think a lot of the things that are happening right now are stimulating those of us who are here to create change to take action now. Mm-hmm. This is why we're here. So this is when we get moving. My uncle used to say, when times get tough, that's when you get moving.
Yeah, I had a friend say it's go time.
Definitely. Definitely.
All right. And ready for the next one?
Uh-huh.
It's got Kim B written all over it. And I don't think there's an extra question.
Well, yeah. I think somebody needs a reading from the book.
Would love a reading as well.
Somebody needs a reading from this. Who wants a page read from here?
Well, how about that one? Why don't we do Kim? It just came to you right now. And that's how our spirit guides work with us. They give us impulses. And to have you bring that up right now, that means the message is in the book and not the card.
Okay, release. This is page 17. Release the past. It does not exist anymore. It is only a memory stored away in your mind. Live now in the present. This is where you belong. This is where you can come to understand the meaning of life. Your life will unfold before you as you live in the present, like a red carpet rolling out in front of every step you take. Trust this. Your intent will make it happen, and your love will make it worthwhile.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that one. Love that page.
And look what I drew. She is a gifted, beautiful.
So delight. So really, our visions are pulling us forward. So if you have a vision, if you have an idea, and if it's really calling to you right now, let that vision pull you forward.
She was saying, what is coming in my future? I don't know if these are future cards because we're here now. Stop me if I'm wrong, because I've rarely been wrong, but you know.
Okay, wait, it just said here, live now in the present.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you belong. This is where you can come to understand the meaning of life. Your life will unfold before you as you live in the present.
That's
like
right.
A carpet rolling out in front of every step you take. Trust this. Your intent will make it happen, and your love will make it worthwhile. So I think your cue here, Kim, is to learn to be happy in the present,
mm-hmm.
to trust that you are on the right path, because you also got sodalite. You're also a visionary. You can have vision, but be in the present even about the vision. Agreed. Yes. Yeah. Take the steps that you can take now, and don't worry about the future so much, because it's changing quickly. Energy is changing so fast these days.
Our thoughts create a magnetism for what's out there. And if we're always in the future with this big question mark,
mm-hmm.
then that's what we just keep manifesting, big question marks.
Yeah.
But if you have a message like this and you sit with yourself and you're present and you're
mm-hmm.
able to feel an impulse from your guides to say,
mm-hmm.
oh, go study this. Oh, this is a fascination. Be curious about that. Then it's up to you to make that move. And
right.
And while we're studying our fascination, that's
mm-hmm.
when life says, oh, you like that? Let me go ahead and synchronize a blessing in that direction.
Yes. And you get moved. It's like breadcrumbs. You start to get the breadcrumbs and you go, oh, I want that. You go and you grab it. The next thing shows up for you. Oh, I like that. And before you know it, you're evolving and you're growing into whatever it is you need to be to create the next thing in your life.
Yeah. And we have, let me see. Thank you, Kim. It's always fun having you in. Thank you so much, everybody, being
Thanks,
here.
Kim.
This is great. This is so great, Chris. Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't through with Kim. I'm not reading.
No, I got this. I got malachite.
Oh, malachite. Okay.
This could be Kim, but this is for somebody here. Depth of feeling, heart chakra.
Oh, yeah, that's Kim. It feels like Kim because I don't think you were through.
Okay. We help you to go beneath the surface to experience depth of feeling. It is within the heart that you discover what resonates with you and what does not serve you. If you feel uplifted, your heart is saying yes. If you feel contracted, it's a time to let go and move on. Life provides challenges and opportunities to grow and evolve. We help facilitate this process. Use us for deep healing. So trust your feelings. Definitely trust your feelings.
All right. And then we have Christine.
Hi, Christine. A reading with chakra. Chakra, what do you mean?
What does that feel like to you?
If she wants a chakra reading, I need her last name too. Christine.
Christine, do you feel comfortable giving up your last name?
We'll just can do the cards.
Oh, Leah, you sent a PayPal. Oh my goodness, I didn't look at my phone. I am such a one-trick pony, girls. I tell you,
No.
Only
You're doing so much better than me.
Oh my God, no! You're like the smooth. So yes, you. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. You'll be after Christine.
Okay, so Christine.
I don't. Oh, Dulay. You find it? D-U-L-A-Y.
D-U-L-A-Y. Chakra personality type. Is that it?
Say that one more time.
Her chakra personality type.
I think that's what she was asking. Something about her reading with chakras.
Show me the innate. Show me the innate chakra personality type for Christine's way. Again, a 6. I don't know what's going on today, but all this 6 energy, the sodalite, 6th chakra, the visionary. Christine, I see you as a visionary. Also, here's the thing about being a visionary. You have to look up. So I say looking up because when you're looking up, you're looking at the big picture. You're also good at figuring out things that are wrong or that are going to go wrong. There's something about a 6, a visionary, that they can look at something that's happening, and if this continues to happen, then this is what's going to happen down the road. So an accountant might be a good example of this. If you keep spending money this way, you're going to be out of money by the time, 12 months down the road. But 6s have this innate wisdom about this, and they might be seen as, oh, you're just being negative. You need to be more positive. No, you have a gift to see what's going to happen, and it could be negative. And you bring it up, and most likely that's true. But you can also look at all the problems and look at the minutia, the little tiny details, which are needed for the big picture, but you don't want to stay focused there. So that's where the 6s tend to get into trouble, and they can be paranoid, and things can kind of get bad. But you have to step back, look up, see the big picture, and do things that you love to do that feed your soul. And that's what's going to keep you looking up, and you have to have some type of an outlet to be creative, to be the visionary, to create that vision.
I want to go just a tiny bit more personal because Christine has shared with us things that are lately, things that are going on in her life. that is anxiety building because it has big family issues and money issues. It's like the biggies. And so you're saying, and I discovered that too, because I had a personal reading with her, sorry, full disclosure, but you can see the future, and that's the blessing and the hardship.
That's the blessing and the curse.
Yeah, and so that's what we need to kind of look at, because it's easy for you. And one of the things I'm getting here is that your hair will go on fire because you really see a problem, and you're wondering, why isn't anyone else coming to the table with this? Can't you see it?
They don't have that vision.
Yeah, they don't have that ability to see it. So what do you suggest she do in that situation?
Again, step back. See, when you get too caught up in all of that drama and that stuff going on, you can't change people. This is the sad truth, you know. You can try to save someone, but unless they're willing to save themselves, there's really not a lot you can do. You can contribute what you contribute and then step back. If people aren't willing to listen, they got to learn from themselves. Yeah. And it's hard. It's really hard. And if you get stuck in the middle, that makes it even worse, because then that keeps bringing you down.
Yeah.
So you have a connection to source. Really take some time and be quiet and ask. Well, read it, pull a card and see what the answer is, Debra.
Ruby
Fuchsite.
Fuchsite. Never heard of that.
It's a beautiful stone. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm hearing. So from a distance, everything can look okay, but close up, it's a big old mess, right? Ruby Fuchsite is like the Monet of the gemstone world, of the mineral world, bringing out the artist in you. Your heart needs fuel, and that means taking time to appreciate the beauty around you. Look, touch, smell, and feel throughout the day to give thanks. Beauty is a universal language that everyone understands. It creates heart connections that go beyond barriers and conflicts. We help you to cultivate your creative self, tune into your heart, and let your feelings guide you to the hardest within. So beauty is one way to bridge that gap with people. And I don't know if that makes sense as something that you could do with your family to experience something beautiful together, but maybe that's it.
There's another thing that would be a real tough thing to do. It just came to me, just throwing it out there, that what's the worst that could happen if you didn't save them or try to save them or worry about saving them? What's the worst that could happen? Just, I would suggest, securing your own welfare, and make sure everything's locked up as far as your well-being and your family's well-being, and then just let Rome fall. What about that? I know that sounds terrible to you, because you see it so clearly, and then you think all you have to do is, and fill in the blank.
Step back.
That's the message for them, not for me to you, but it's more like from you to them. So you can say it once, so it's on record, and then secure your assets, and then allow things to go. What would happen with that? I'm kind of curious, but that's our message.
Yeah.
No, she says it's a Monet. I always say that in psychology, she's a psychologist.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Then it makes sense, huh? From a distance, it looks good, but close up, it's a big old mess. Just like from the movie Clueless.
Clueless? I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you got to watch that movie.
Is it new or old?
No, it's from the mid-90s. It's one of my favorite chick flicks.
Oh, it's a chick flick.
It's fabulous. I love it. It has makeovers and everything in it.
I'll have to look into that.
You got to watch that, because she talks about that.
Oh, gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
So Leah came in, and are we through with Christine? We're going to bless you and leave you with that, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Let us know if any of that resonates, and what might come out of that.
We love the feedback. Love that feedback. Leah's here, and she made a donation. Thank you so much. Ooh, may I ask if we have a womb chakra?
Well, we have the second chakra, which is feminine energy. I have not thought about it as a womb chakra, but it's feminine, so it includes the womb.
Awesome.
Creativity. This is where you birth creativity. You can birth ideas, feelings, connecting to others. That second chakra is what gives you passion for life, and what gives you meaning for life.
You know what I chose here? Again with the ruby.
Ruby fuchsite?
Yeah, ruby. Yeah. Then I thought, I've got to do another one and it was this
Apatite.
Apatite again.
It's amazing how you get similar cards with, similar groups of people.
Yeah.
You're doing one for Leah?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, sodalite.
What'd you get? Sodalite? Oh my God.
Wait, I got a different one. Hang on.
I know, that's what I was thinking with the ruby fuchsite. I've never heard of
that. I got black tourmaline.
Oh my gosh.
It's the best stone for clearing negativity. And it's a very powerful stone. So it clears your energy. It clears the energy in your space. And
how do you decide, how do you use that? So you say, okay, well, I need to use this stone. Do you put it in water? Do you put a little piece in water? But you don't want to drink it. You don't want to have ingest tourmaline. But
I have it everywhere in my home.
Oh.
See, I like the double point, the double terminated stones. These to me are the best.
Beautiful.
How beautiful that is. And this has a little baby crystal from the womb.
There we are.
Crystal on there. And you can put it in your left hand, because the left hand is your receiving hand. It's the feminine side. And that way you receive the energy of a stone in the left hand. I have it around my computers because it helps to balance the energy around anything electrical, computers. We have them in front of every television. We only have 2 TVs, but so there, wherever we might have some negative energy, then I have my black tourmaline crystals, and definitely by the bed, on the nightstands, and one in every corner of every room. So I totally believe in black tourmaline.
Where do you purchase your gems?
I have a bunch. So I have some for sale if people are interested, and they're good quality. There's a lot of people who sell the black tourmaline from Brazil, and they look very fragile, and they are. These, I have the double terminated ones. These are from China, actually, and it's a better quality. But it's hard to get now. The price has gone up a lot, even before this, all these tariffs coming up. But I still do have a good amount of these double terminated black tourmaline. If you're interested, reach out to me again. And
awesome. Yeah, put that in the chat for sure. Yeah, bless you and leave you with that. Donna Marie says, I would love a read with the cards for knowing if I want to order the cards. Of course.
Well, she had that before.
That is smart.
Let's see.
Let me see. I'm going to Donna Marie.
So do you have any? Okay, so just a general reading.
Yeah, let's just play with the cards.
Donna Marie want to get this deck of cards? How do we know if these cards are good for her? Oh, we got it. Pyrite. Reflecting. So going through your life and seeing things that you like and don't like, doing some self-reflection, and then what is it?
Oh, yeah.
And surrounding yourself with beauty, or just appreciating beauty around you. I don't think people realize when we get caught up in our lives, and especially all the stuff that's happening in the world today, it's really easy to focus on the negative.
Yeah.
But nature has so many beautiful things for us to help to heal us. And that's basically what this stone is saying.
Eh,
You know, your heart needs fuel, and that means taking time to appreciate the beauty around you. Look, touch, smell, and feel throughout the day to give thanks. Beauty is that universal language that everyone understands. It creates heart connections that go beyond barriers and conflicts. We help you to cultivate your creative self, tune into your heart, and let your feelings guide you to the hardest within. And they came up with hardest.
Hearts
The hardest within.
with a T. I've got petrified wood, which is
Oh, that one's incredible.
grounding.
Now so you can't read that. Is that true? You don't have your glasses
You're
on?
gonna have to go
This one. This one alone, you're going to want to buy the deck for this card alone.
Oh,
And this is from my childhood petrified wood
nice.
rock collection. I got this in Denver when I was growing up. I still have it right here in my office. Okay, so petrified wood is the first chakra. It's really about grounding, being in your body, being present in your body. And this is the message from the stone. We show you how to be grounded, digging roots deep into the earth while at the same time reaching for the sky. We embody patience, stability, and the courage to stand through sun and storm. Let us inspire you to reach for the sky and bring your dreams down to earth, grounding them into reality. You are meant to have it all, to be rooted and grounded, to feel connected, to belong, and to stretch yourself and reach beyond what you think is possible. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. I want to do something here.
Okay.
Since people are. So I want to explain the deck, and I think Donna Marie had a good point there. What's this deck all about? And it first comes with the chakra system, but it has specific chakras in a card form, fourth chakra, all of that stuff. But here, I'm going to run through what you get here because we get.
Okay.
Now I want you to stand by because some of these I don't know how to pronounce.
Okay.
So I've got petrified wood,
Mm-hmm.
lapis lazuli, and that is the identity stone.
Mm-hmm.
We've got tourmaline, which clears negative energy. Hematite, security.
Mm-hmm.
Blue quartz, sense of purpose. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when I have a sense of purpose. Carnelian, creativity and passion. We've got peach julep.
Now the gemstone cards the gemstone drinks are actual recipes on the back of that card that you can make this drink at home. And there's no alcohol. The gemstones in a beverage give you a natural high. It's pretty cool how it works. It clears the energy in the water. It really tastes better. And then the recipe has like a fruit and an herb in there so that you can make a neat drink.
Nice. So I've got depth of feeling with malachite.
Mm-hmm.
Rutilated quartz is infinite possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Appetite is clear communication.
Mm-hmm.
The hardest, I love that. Ruby fuchsite. Snowflake obsidian sheds light in the dark. Citrine is energizing.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger's eye, foundational self. Beautiful tiger's eye. That's hard to find. Labradorite, multidimensional.
Mm-hmm.
Gemstone mojito.
Yeah, another drink.
Another drink.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah. How to mix it. Amethyst, seventh chakra. Harmony is
Unikite.
Sodalite, clear vision.
Mm-hmm.
Blue lace agate is peace. Rose quartz is the love stone. Pyrite, reflective. Strawberry quartz, heals heart wounds, adventuring, balancing. Red jasper, stimulating. Clear quartz, the wild card.
Mhm.
Wow, how would you read that? I love that.
Yeah.
Fluorite is internal guidance system. And then the orange calcite is self-awareness. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
So
And you'll be adding some cards to this too.
Right. Right. It takes time. It takes time.
Of course.
So you get what 20? You get 36 cards. 8 are chakra cards. One of those chakra cards is the 7 chakras. You get 2 gemstone drinks, and then the rest are the gemstone cards. And anytime you get a gemstone drink or beverage, that means it's time to mix it up and have more fun. Like a party in a pitcher.
Well, I got to tell you, whenever you have an idea, you couple that with a level of action, and magic happens.
And voila.
Yes, and voila, for sure.
And voila.
Oh, that's right. So where do they get the love book?
This
is all on
Amazon. Get that on Amazon.
Okay.
This you can get on Amazon. Love Makes Magic Happen. This is what the cover looks like.
That's pretty.
And then the back of the cover.
Love that.
Delicious is my business name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love your readings. I just and we didn't have enough time for everybody, but it gave everyone an idea of who you are and what you do. And believe me, your readings are deep and concise. And there's no uhs. You don't ever say when you're doing a reading. It's like boom, 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 boom. No, you don't. It's like all the information comes down in one swoop, and it's like boom, 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 boom. So make sure you record.
That's right. They don't have uhs and ahs in there. They just give the message. That's right.
That's right. I saw one medium who is really a medium. I mean, oh my God, she's the one medium that doesn't have a TV show. So I got in to see her. Well, I bought a friend, I gave a friend reading, but that's her cadence. And she apologizes right up front, but that's just, and it was interesting that she knew it and couldn't rise above it. So, but it was a remarkable reading. So I think some of that is like a little our physical tick and everything, but those that, I'm not saying you're clearer reading than she is, but I mean, I think you're both very good. It comes in different packages, but I got to tell you won't be disappointed in a reading with my friend.
Aw, and I got to say the same for Debra's readings. Her readings are incredible. And I have to tell you, because you told me where I was from.
Yeah, the planet of origin.
Because I always felt like, no, I'm not from this planet. I don't fit in here, and there's something off. I don't know what it is. And she was able to pinpoint exactly where I'm from. And I love it.
Oh gosh. I appreciate that, because I love to know where I am from too, because it gives me a sense of understanding why I'm here.
Yeah, right.
And we've got Denise saying, could you do your book?
Millie's here. Millie's here. Oh, it's back Millie Reynoso, one of my other people. She was at the wedding. Oh my God.
Awesome. So, but Denise wants to know if you can put it on Audible. I will teach her how to do that, because I'm learning that myself. And so we'll get it on Audible, because that would be kind of fun.
Put what on Audible?
Your books. Some of the books.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. One more project.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a shortcut, because I know how to do it now. I've studied it. Debbie says your cards are beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Denise.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. I'm going to be I wanted to tell you that I'll have to say it again. Let me just say the rest of the week is really odd for me for my stuff, all my stuff. On Friday, I need to start my Lilith and I need to start an hour earlier. So instead of 6 p.m. Pacific, we're starting at 5 p.m. on the 11th. And the same thing with Kaylee, because I have two people that we do weekly shows. We need to start an hour early there. Instead of 3 o'clock, it'll be 2 o'clock. But I have it all in the timestamps corrected on the thumbnail. So all you have to do is say, notify me, and you'll get the notification 30 minutes prior. So thank you for coming on. We're going to reschedule and do the same.
I hope so. And then you can come on my show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody, please subscribe to my channel. I know I always forget to ask in the beginning.
I know, but a lot of people come in and somebody subscribe to me. Thank you very much. I really
So subscribe to my channel. I need more people. And also I would love to give you a reading. If you feel that you what I did today resonated with you, I do some really incredible readings. And also Debra does too. So please book us for, a real
stuff.
Readings. Yeah, a real reading.
This is good work that we do online, but it's nothing like a private.
No,
meeting.
It's not. It's really not. So
but we do appreciate it. And I want everyone to take care because we love you.
Yes, we do.